round trip was, it was at minimum 5 miles. I'll get out the Daily Mile later and try and calculate it as accurately as I possibly can, because I did a zigzag around Greek campus, so it mostly works in, like, right angles, so unless there's a feature that I'm not aware of. It's just Justin wandering. It's okay. It's just Justin wandering in and out of these rooms. It's okay. Bosley smells like pine. Oh my god, this made Bosley's day too. Are you even kidding me? Ha! He's exhausted as I am, but oh, he had the best time. Anytime I stopped to take footage, excuse me, or photos or anything, he was like, I want to go, come, let's go see what else is on this. Smells, so many smells, things to smell. He was having a heyday. He did the same thing last year when we went out to, last year, my friends, Whiskers and Lynx, and my partner, and myself, and my dog, all went out to Forest Park, and we went down the hiking trail that I read about in National Geographic back in the late 90s, I think it was, did a special on the greatest zip codes in America, and Forest Park has at least one zip code, and I'm not sure if it's all to itself, but you know, various chunks are in different zip codes, and so it got a dedication, and it covered this old, I think it's not a schoolhouse, but it's like an old stone, or it's a building. It's like, it looks kind of like a schoolhouse or something, you know, like a house maybe even. It was really cool, and so I got to take photos of that. Oh, I could possibly, if I'm not feeling lazy, I can insert photos. I don't know how much editing I want to do on this. I decided I prefer to keep the vlogs, you know, actually, you know, I really do like adding imagery when appropriate, but I try to keep the vlogs as minimalistic on the editing as possible, because I want it to be as genuine footage. Let me know what you prefer. Do you prefer, like, the very first one, I added a lot of pictures and stuff, and I said, God, the editing takes forever. Now, it takes a lot less time now that I'm getting better at it, thankfully. I have found some really clever little workarounds or come up with some myself. I'm not sure. Well, I suppose even if I'm not the first person who thought of them, technically I did come up with them myself, because I haven't sought out any new how-tos since I figured out a workaround for the audio glitches. I've just been winging it. That's how I roll, people, if I may use a phrase. That's how I roll. I learned how I got real good at Photoshop just by feeling my way around, and when I feel like, okay, I want to learn how to do this. Tell me, computer. Internet, mighty internet. How-to guide. How do I do this? And I learned, but most of it was me feeling my way around. I got real good at it. I miss Photoshop. I don't miss Windows, though. I do miss Ubuntu. It crashes all the time. Not all the time. It just seems like all the time, because I'm so used to my computer running nice and smooth and streamlined. It was so good. Why? Why GNOME Shell? Or 3, or GNOME 3, or what the fuck ever fuck that they're changing it to. Why, Ubuntu? Why? Why? The banes of using a non-commercial OS. I don't know if it's, yeah, okay, I suppose it is the standard, so, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, people. Maybe some of you don't, but you get the idea, right? The bane of using not Windows or Mac. You give a little, you get a little, you hope you get what you hope you get a good deal. I'm rambling now, and I should probably stretch a little more so I don't cramp real bad when I wake up, or Charlie horse in my sleep, because my God, seriously, I don't know. My legs are screaming at me the whole walk home. What were you thinking? God, look, there's a bus. Get on the bus. Oh, you don't have a bus ticket. You idiot. Fuck it. I did not go on a 5-mile, I did not go on a nice long walk to take the bus home. I mean, that's a bit wussy, you know, though I do have an excuse to do so, but I just went on a nice, manly, rugged walk through the woods. I did not feel like taking the bus home and pussing out, you know, even though I would have got home about 5 minutes earlier-ish. The bus just passed me. That's the thing, it's Sunday, so maybe not. Oh no, I know I would have got home a couple minutes earlier because the bus did pass me. right as I got back to where the stores are in my neighborhood, where I go shopping when I go grocery shopping. Is there anything else I want to repeat? Have a look inside my mouth. Nothing interesting in there except my teeth, I suppose. Used to have a lip line. You see my scar, sort of vaguely. Probably not on the camera, maybe, actually. I don't know. My god, I look really, really good in the footage I shot earlier. I'm so pale, but my skin is... I'm gonna say, I don't comment on my being pale because I'm white pride or any bullshit like that. Actually, people like that make me sick. But I comment on my being pale because I am so pale I literally reflect light. You've seen me under my shiny lamp when I do the show and stuff, when I set up in the bathroom and whatnot. I bounce a spotlight when I'm performing. It is hard to get actually good footage of me performing because I reflect the light. Not my clothing, me, my skin. And here I go on another tangent, but I like to talk, if you haven't noticed. But yeah, my eyes is what look really, really pretty, and my hair. My eyes and my hair, both very pretty color this camera. If you want to know my secret for getting really, really great color vibrancy, good lighting for one, which I had in the woods there. That was natural lighting, so it was beautiful. And two... I forgot what the second one was. Psych. How 90s. The other secret of mine is, use the Kodachrome setting. Because as we all know, Kodachrome produced the best vibrancy in photos. Not necessarily, but it was good film. It was really good film. But I discovered when I was learning how to use this camera, about 6 months out after getting it, I was fiddling with the different settings in the manual. I was like, what's this do? What's that do? So I learned to use my camera too, feel my way around, use the manual when you need it. If you can't, don't fuck with it, use it first to figure out, okay, this is how to do these things. Alright, anything else, I can look at the manual. That's what it's there for. Or look it up online. But I found out that this had a Kodachrome setting. I was like, oh, I like Kodachrome film. What's that do? Does it duplicate the Kodachrome? It does. It heightens the vibrancy of all colors, particularly red and green. Red. My reds in my photos turn out so vibrant, and this is how you can tell I'm tired, people. One, I keep switching voices. These are different people talking to you. Sorta. One person, it's kind of like somebody is like, okay, I'm tired, pass the mic. Somebody keep talking. I talk to keep myself awake, but I don't need to. I need to go to bed, so I'm gonna try to say goodnight. So good night, here I go, here's my hand, and we're